And the disaster that Lord Shakyamuni was talking about in spiritual practice. If you think that there's no reason things don't exist, there's things the extreme of thinking things stop, there's no reason to practice morality. Because when your body stops flopping, that's the end of it all. That's an extreme view, that after this existence, there's no continued rebirth. Similarly, Shakyamuni Buddha didn't want to answer those who would go to the other extreme, the extreme of thinking things continue self-existently, in and of themselves, within essence. And Kempo Toshon Gyatso here, which I love his oversimplification of the matter, but he says you only can know something unless you know nothing. That both something and nothing exist in dependence upon each other. And that's what Shakyamuni Buddha was attempting to articulate in his 5th instructions to Katyayana. And that is a bit of an oversimplification, and that the true nature of reality transcends all conceptualization, mental fabrication, intellection. All the fundamental nature of reality must be seen in deep meditation. To do that, you have to be meditating a couple hours a day. That's what my teacher told me. Like the equivalent amount of time that you would want to practice being a great pianist or cellist. Take that time to sit and do your meditation practice. Existence is the view of permanence. Non-existence is the view of extinction. Therefore, the wise do not abide either in existence or in non-existence. And he's reiterating what I just went into. To say that something exists is to say that it has an essence over time. And if things hold an essence, they can't change. And that's eternalism. It's not that things don't exist or do not exist at all. It's things don't exist inherently, independent of your mental perceptions. And that's the fundamental point of this entire text. Things for you exist carness, quality and characteristic, how you know, I think Geshe used to always call it, how you know car from Chevrolet. Your ability to distinguish between sets and subsets of phenomena. Your ability to when I see people who have obstacles, developmentally challenged, they're experiencing a reality that I can't even conceive of. The same phenomena that I see, they see in a vastly different way. Shakyamuni Buddha went one step further and said that you will never, that's a sad testament to reality, you will never ever see any phenomenon the same way as anybody else. That's why there will always be war. There will always be misunderstanding. Two people can get together, say one person said something nasty and then apologized. And the other person is like, well, I don't really believe you. No, this person is sincerely apologizing for some kind of perceived wrong. They're both looking at the same thing, a reasonable apology. One person is sincere, and the other person is, they're looking at the same object differently. It's like you'll never know how you look in any other person's eyes, how you see yourself and how other people see you. And that's how we get into all of our problems, but it's also that very same essence is how we can get to liberation, nirvana, Buddhahood, and paradise. The fact that you will never perceive your reality exactly how everybody perceives their reality is your ticket to liberation. The fact that it will change. If it stayed the same, then the dish of crap that we got served in this life, having to go to the hospital and being cut open and taken apart and getting older and all these attendant sufferings with this life, won't change. This is it. This is all you're getting. Here he gets into wording, and it's mostly tense cases. And, to say it is to reify, to say it isn't is to discount reality. And they're just getting to, you can't say that a thing doesn't exist inherently or that it exists inherently. It's a product of your mind. But because it's a product of your mind, does that mean that you can say, I don't want this really crappy day to be here, today, and I want to wake up tomorrow and have it change? Ain't like that. It's not like it's a product of your mind, so it's a figment of your imagination. Master Nagarjuna argued with the opponents to emptiness theories that because things are empty, because they lack inherent existence, they will change, and that's the only way things could change, and that's the only way things could function. Things are dependently originated. They rely upon something else. They are mere appearances, conventions. And that's the only way reality could function. Non-existence, existence, coarse non-existence is the thought that this life does not exist. Subtle non-existence is to believe that there's no existence at all. Existence, the extreme of existence, coarse understanding of existence is to believe that this life exists. How? Inherently. And the subtle concept of existence is to have any kind of belief, that any kind of notion that things exist at all inherently.